From the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Tyler Marcotte gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dio. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
The count now at 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Phillips, and that will end up a foul ball. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fly ball out toward right field. Phillips is on his horse. He's there and records the first out. Next to stand in is Connor Scott, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
One down.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the AB now. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
1-1 now, the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. second inning set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Ready now is Brian Anderson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the AB on its way. High and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Into the box, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
It's 2-0 now. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Albies picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Standing in now, Sixto Sanchez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Phillips gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Connor Scott.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Scott is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Jesus Aguilar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Where's the first here?
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. Albies scoops it up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next, it'll be Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strike,
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing.
You're out.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Marcotte.
The pitcher, Tyler.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
First base.
ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
Go out.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The center fielder, number 25.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on now, get us 2 ball right here.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Acuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Sixto Sanchez. This pitch is popped up, And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1.
That's ball 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next, it'll be Connor Scott. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Connor Scott.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. At the plate now is Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. Next to hit is Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And it's fouled away. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Phillips is there, and he'll bring this one in. And stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
One down now, one down.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Shaw takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Justin Twine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Miami. Number 35, Justin Twine.
First pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now to the plate, here is Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Phillips is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now Connor Scott, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Jesus Aguilar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, 2 out.
A ball and a strike.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. The relay, and he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Marcotte earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support. And
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Ian Anderson gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in is Rougned Odor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 1-0. next, here is Tyler Marcotte trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Tyler Marcotte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
Hit on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Maddox has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in will be Tyler Marcotte. He bounced out last time up.
Marcotte.
There you go.
First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So the next to bat will be
Now
Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, boy.
Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Line drive, snagged on the short. Iglesias for 1 on the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Braves on top, 5-1. Now here comes the skipper, A.J. Hinch, out to home plate, so it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Travis Shaw is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Oscar Yinoa earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching it. Show.
A pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
I mean, he's coming off an absolutely dominant pitching performance his last time out. Jen, you've been there.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next.
You're out. He's out.
First base.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ranger Suarez.
The pitcher, number 55.
Guillory at third with nobody out.
Back for one here.
Hit down the line at first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Marcotte as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now here's the first offering.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Find the ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it.
Ball field, take the base.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hit to first. Scooped up. There's one.
Out.
He's out. You're out.
That's ball four. Ball four. Take the base.
And now in the box, Tyler Marcotte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Your attention, please. Continue to play. Number 5.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves nothing.
Hey, like you get up there, huh?
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Wait, good one, huh? Hey, square one up. One time.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
This game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ranger Suarez earns win number 7 on the season. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Zach Eflin is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Full count. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Maddox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in is Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
First delivery to him. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Have a look.
They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate is Jordan Montgomery. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He Here's the 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try
Come
to
on,
lay
baby.
one down.
You're up.
He
You're up.
tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Has a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout. I'll tell you why. He should have gotten the call he pitched before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take him out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch-out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
This is flared out towards second.
Stand up, stand up,
To
stand up.
second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now to the plate, Austin Riley, and their runners at the corners now. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Flips it behind his back. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to bat, Michael Guillory grounded out in his last at-bat.
Michael Guillory.
The 2-2. Bounce to first. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail 6-1. Next up is Tyler Marcotte. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First offering. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Mullins is there, 2 gone. Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
Hey, got one.
And the runner's breaking for third. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one back for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And now here is Tyler Marcotte. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Braves took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. Zach Eflin struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Nate Eovaldi gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 31.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he puts it on the ground to third. One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2.
All right, one time right here.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, here is Eduardo Escobar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Guillory as it's grounded sharply to first. Over to Albies. On to Freeman, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Nate Eovaldi. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 to count. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. A dive, and he can't hang on. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So next to hit is Cedric Mullins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Jun Segura is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. A base hit in his first trip.
2 down now.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We played 2 full. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0. Hey, play first.
And that one yanked just foul. Harper, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He singled in his first AB. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman trying to get there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Harper over at second. Realmuto at first, 1 gone. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Scott Kingery, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that is into right field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Phillips is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies on top 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1-2.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And there's one away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cedric Mullins. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Number 2, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Here, we got one here.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, 1-1. Mullins leads off first with one away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, ground ball right here. Here we go.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Bryce Harper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a
and
ball.
that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Again, a 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Acuna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Phillips. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Two down.
Now here it comes. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rosario, and this one is gone. A home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Down here.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit. The home. Oscar Yanoa.
Could close to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Nate Eovaldi wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. So